Yo, yo.
What up? Yo,
My fault. Went a little bit over.
Steve, what's good, man?
Mo, what up?
Happy New Year, baby.
I'm used to seeing you at night, not the daytime.
No, I'm in the middle of work right now. I caught that right quick. I said, let me pop in for a second, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, this one's good. This one's good. This one's gonna be good. Hold on, let me let them trickle in a little bit.
How you been, though, man? Everything good?
Oh man, we fired up, man. This shit, I see how it's moving out here.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, by fourth quarter, you're gonna see these numbers start popping. This run you're seeing right now, that's not a bull run. That's not a bull run. Lance, what up?
What up, Steve?
I can't call it, man.
Same here.
I got a project for you to deep dive on, but I'm gonna just introduce it to everybody.
That's what's up.
All right, let's go. So I don't know if anybody's followed that debt coin before. It's the first crypto that's backed by commodities, so they don't need the liquidity from clients the way these other projects need it. So I'm gonna share with you what they shared with me. The team actually just got back from Ghana. They just got approved by the government. So they have this technology. It's a satellite that they created. Nobody else has it. The satellite can pinpoint commodities in the earth, in the ground, up to, I think, as close as 6 centimeters. So they can find water, oil, gold, all natural resources that are in the ground.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a video on that like yesterday or the day before.
So you on it already?
Yeah, it's a 3D scanner, right? And
exactly.
You can see all the gold in the ground. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. So they just there was an area of Nebraska that there used to be a lot of oil, and the shit had dried up, and the government, United States government, didn't think they still had oil in that area. They did a scan of it, and they found the oil in Nebraska. It was a private guy that owned the land, so he brokered a deal. But that technology is incredible. So they went out to Ghana and they scanned. Ghana's full of gold, and the government didn't even realize. So the government knows there's a lot of gold in Ghana. They allowed the people who live there to kind of mine. You know, they make like $20-$30 a day. But those people don't have the equipment to really get down deep. You know what I'm saying? So if you see the visuals of the amount of gold that's in Ghana, because it actually tells them the depth of it too, so they know exactly where they're going to dig and what machinery they need for it. So this is a game changer, guys.
That's shit.
Huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. They got an event in Salt Lake City, which is sold out, but they got something coming up in the Dominican Republic. So if anybody wanted to take the trip out there to go, I mean,
you talking about the people with the technology is having an event?
They're having an event, yeah. So I'm gonna keep everybody posted on it. Yeah, so we can all get nodes. The nodes are pretty much they're almost sold out. They have a rental program too. So if you didn't have a lot of bread to just buy the node, you can rent the node also, from them. But the rental program is not going to last too much longer. The wild part about the nodes is the pricing that we're getting is, so the company wanted people involved to make money. They also have institutional investors that are paying $60,000 for one node, where we're paying $2,500. So they're about to turn the nodes into an NFT. So realistically, we could put these things out on the open market at any point and sell it to an institutional guy. Maybe not for 60, since they're buying it. Well, if there's no more left, then who knows where the price is going to go? Because I've seen node projects 6 figures in the past before, but I was more intrigued by the technology and the fact that it's being backed by commodities. So not only are they backing it by gold, they have one that's backed by agriculture. So I think they have about 5 coins, and then we'll go over everything. But I'm going to bring
I've seen the technology. I had no idea it was connected to the blockchain yet.
Oh yeah, no, it's on there.
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah, they were just talking about the technology. They didn't talk about the blockchain aspect.
Yeah.
That's
But
huge.
nah, these guys are making money on these nodes, man. I'm mad I didn't get on this before. And I heard about the debt coin before and just didn't go too deep into the research. Let me share. All right, we're gonna go with the technology first. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's it.
I have a video that's never been shared. It's just a quick 60-second video. And this is technology that we are bringing to the table that's never been done before. I've had this video since Africa. I texted the owners tonight and I said, let me ask you a question. Would it be okay if I shared this video? And I just got confirmation that they're okay with me sharing it. So I'm going to share something with you that has never been shared before publicly anywhere. And I think you guys are going to understand the fullness of this opportunity right here. If you had somebody that was on this presentation, they logged off, you might want to tell them to pop back on here real quickly because I'm about to show you guys. Hey guys, Travis Flair here. Oh no. Are you, oh, there you are. Okay, I lost you. I thought I lost you guys. Okay, you guys excited for it? I'm pretty excited to share this with you. So we still have, there's a large majority of you guys are still on here. All right, hang on a second. I'm pulling it up now. So you guys know that we do 2D imaging that allows us to be able to scan the earth and identify pockets of gold and oil and other commodities. So this is the concession that I showed you that I was standing on, that we were at. This is hundreds of thousands of acres. We own this land. This is our land. And up to this point, our technology has allowed us to be able to do a 2D rendering of the land. And then we can, through the vibrations and the algorithms, we can identify where that commodity is. This is going to be kind of tying into some announcements that you're going to be hearing about next year. And that's all I can say about that. But I want you to see what we are bringing to the table in 2023. This is the first 3D imaging. All of that is gold. All of these gold lines that you're seeing are gold that is in the ground. But look at this. This is the first time this has ever been done. We now have the capability with technology to be able to bring to our companies 3D scans where they can now see underground and all around and everything that would be in their way from a drilling standpoint and tell them exactly where their commodities are, exactly how much. So if you realize how much money that this can save them, and if you understand that, you'll understand why. I'm gonna play it one more time for you because this is such a huge deal. Nobody in the world has this. And this is I can't even say more. I can just tell you guys that this is Explorer. So I'll play it one more time for you. If you understand the value of what this can bring, this can be water, this can be gold, aluminum, helium, copper, silver. This is our concession. This is the scans that we've done of our land. What you see is gold. These hills are full of gold. And this is the first time in the world that 3D scanning has been able to be created. And this is in conjunction with some pretty cool announcements that you guys are going to be hearing moving forward. If you understand the value of this, you'll understand why we are projected to be $1 billion company next year and why I'm excited about the value of what we're bringing, not only in the cryptocurrency space, but the physical counterpart, the physical side of our company is absolutely mind-boggling. So you guys saw that first. No one has seen that yet. And I just had a chance, got permission from the owner to be able to share that with you guys. So with that, now.
Yeah, following, right? So this company has the approval from Ghana to scan the entire nation, right? They're also getting phone calls from other, because they're all connected. So now, guess what? They're probably going to be scanning all of Africa also. So now here's what I wanted, the opportunity I wanted to share with you guys. And this shit keeps going up too. So just from an investment standpoint, right? And I'll drop this link in here and you guys can start doing your research on it. This is the actual debt coin. So on top of the technology, they wrap cryptocurrency around it. So they're allowing people to make money running nodes. And then, of course, the coins are another way that you can invest in it. So current price, mind you, when I was talking to them, it was about $22 the day that we spoke, and it keeps going up. January 14th. Yeah, January this week, they're actually doing a press release. He didn't tell me much, but he says that so there's two things that are going to happen with this company. They're going to be, the debt box is going to be listed on Binance, which we know is the biggest exchange. And then they're going to announce a major partnership. Now, this partnership, from what he's telling me, it's probably a satellite company. If I had to guess, but he was like, normally your company would partner with another company, right? The press release is actually coming from the larger company in their partnership with the debt box. So that means that these guys have still a lot of leverage with the technology that they have. So if you look at the pricing, and you guys know we haven't been in a bull market outside of like today. So let me just give you the all-time high. Hold on. Yeah, it's not allowing me to show the that must be coin market cap. But so the all-time high was $24. So it had already, it surpassed it already. And guys, you can see just from the top of the year, it started at 17, it's up to 20, 28 close yesterday. So I'm telling you guys, there's a huge investment opportunity here in just the coin, right? Without wrapping your head around the node situation. I'm going to bring a guy in from the company who's going to speak to the group, and then we'll pre-record it. So I might go during the day. If you guys are available, I'll send you the link. If not, I'll repost it the same day. But this is one of them. There's another video.
Hey guys, Travis Flaherty here, IX Global Debt Ambassador, and I'm coming to you today from, well, Nebraska. I'm standing out in the middle of tens of thousands of acres of farmland, and what you can see right over my shoulder is an oil rig from one of our projects, Black Gold. It also supports our NatG licenses as well. One of the reasons why you might want to pay attention to what we're doing in this space is really speculation versus substance, or tangibility over hype. The cryptocurrency space is amazing. I think that there are a lot of fellow crypto enthusiasts that are probably watching this right now, but I think that you would agree that the industry, there's a lot of projects like meme coins, pump and dump coins, rug pools, ICOs, where there are a lot of promises that are made. It's always about what we're going to do, what we're going to do, what we're going to do. A lot of mining programs that have been out there that say they're mining, but then they turns out they weren't mining at all. They ended up being Ponzi schemes. And so I think that it's made a lot of us hesitant. The reason why you want to pay attention to what we're doing here at IX Global and the Debt Box is because of these real world commodity-backed projects that we have inside of this new ecosystem that we're building. Projects that are backed by oil rigs just like this that we have all over the world. Projects like gold, that we actually have gold in vaults. We have silver, we have a new satellite that we're getting ready to launch in space that we've partnered with companies like Google and Boeing and SpaceX, just to name a few. You know, what we're really doing is we're setting a new precedence in the cryptocurrency space. What we're saying is that, look, you know, for us to really bring credibility to an industry that we all love, we've got to stop with the hype, and we've really got to bring in these real world projects that people can count on, that they can rely on. And that's exactly what we've done here. We have delivered the industry's first ecosystem that is backed by real world commodities. And now you have an opportunity to be able to own it. You have an opportunity to be able to participate in it, and you have an opportunity to be able to earn daily rewards from it. So we invite you to come take a closer look. We've got some great presentations that are available. If you're watching this video, I invite you to sit down and watch one of our full presentations and really see what we're all about. Thanks for watching.
So I'm going to send you guys the presentation, and at least you can get started with your due diligence, right? So we're if you guys train with us, you know what to look for. I've put eyes on this already. But if something jumps out at you that doesn't seem right, then you know, bring it back to the group. And I'm gonna drop that link in there. Hold on. This is the last one, and I'm gonna drop the link in there, and then you guys can go ahead and start. Let's see. All right, guys. So they broke this down. They have multiple coins, right? So they have the B gold, which is that's backed by gold. They have this NATC, and I'm still kind of catching up on all of these things. So the NATC is backed by natural gas. So remember, they can find all this in the ground, right? So this is how they're gonna. So as their company makes money by either leasing out the technology or however they're gonna expand this, we can invest in all of these coins, and we could also be node operators. They have a grow coin, which is agriculture. They have a DLC, and DLC I believe is, let's see it down there. All right, we'll get it. I have a presentation sheet I can give to you guys too. Aluminum, of course, is aluminum. And then the XPLR is the actual satellite. So if you look at the pricing on here, so the gold, I believe the gold is sold out, but the gold was 6,000 for a node. The natural gas is 4,500. The grow, the agriculture is 2,500. The DLC is 1,500. Aluminum is 1,500, and then the XPLR is 1,250. They also have a renters program. So basically you'll be renting a node for 90 days and you'll pay a renters fee. But from what they told me, that's going to be phased out. You know, that's going to be phased out pretty soon.
Credits. This has.
So guys, out of all the projects that I've seen, this is the first with so much case use, you know, real world case use that I've noticed. So let me drop this in the chat, and then we can go ahead and you guys could ask questions. Yeah, just click on that link, guys. So that way you have it. What I would tell you to do is let's just come through me on setting up these nodes, because there's still questions that I have on certain aspects of it. So before you know, these links will take you to signups. I would urge you guys to just wait, and then let's just all go in as a collective on the sign up. So Lance, how far did you get with the did you know they had gold coins, agriculture, and all that?
I didn't know anything about the crypto side. I just ran across a clip of that video you showed where it was showing 3D rendering of finding the gold. It was like a short 2-minute clip, so it didn't go into the crypto part. But hearing the crypto, now I was intrigued by that, but just hearing the crypto part or the blockchain part is, I'm still wrapping my head around the potential.
And listen, they bought one of the biggest network marketing companies on that guy I Global is partners with these guys. So their job is to really scale this. And if you know anything about IS Global and the products they pull out, I mean, there's guys that make millions of dollars a month in some of this network marketing stuff. On the crypto side, I've seen guys making over 75,000 on these nodes, depending on how many nodes they're operating. Like it's insane right now. And like I said, they have institutional guys that can in essence buy up everything. But I think they, clearly they're using the capital to, to still run that side of the business. But just to be able to have one of these at the ground level entry, knowing that the bigger guys are paying, damn near over 100 times that. So who knows where this goes in the future. But I think for all of us to be able to have a position, because I've seen Gala nodes, go for under 2,000 and now they're, 100,000. Same thing with, who else has a high price node? Well, that project I don't want to really throw out there, but there's some nodes out there that are in six figures for utility coins that are going to definitely, be the future of crypto. So yeah, so let's just all dig into that. I got another video to share with you guys too from them. But I think we can kind of reconvene. And if anybody's interested, just hit me personally if you want to go deeper with it, and then I'll bring the company on to to kind of do their presentation. But these are the presentations that I'm giving you guys. So we'll still bring the company on, but at least you'll have a lot of background. DLC, good looking iPhone, diamond like carbon. And guys, with this whole carbon neutral situation, they're going to utilize the central bank digital currencies to in the future to hold us to the amount of flights that we can take, how many miles we can drive, how much gas we can put in our cars, because they're pushing all of us to electric. And the reason for that is the minute that everything turns electric, once they have everything on the blockchain, they'll be able to, turn the lights on and off. Exactly. So at that point, you just stuck.
Plugged in.
Right. So vaccination passports, you name it. The next time they want to cook some shit up, they'll be able to have more force and leverage behind it, right? The lights go off in your house, your car doesn't start. Just dumb shit. I'd urge you guys to follow what's going on in France right now. There's big protests with things that are happening with the World Economic Forum. They're implementing stuff in France, and these people are in the streets the same way that Canada was in the streets. So it's crazy that we're not paying attention to a lot of stuff that's happening right now in these countries, knowing that our world leaders are going to do the exact same thing here. Like they can't wait to do this shit. And Lance, if you want to jump in, because I know, Lance is definitely that rabbit hole guy.
No.
Listen, we all rabbit hole in here.
Yeah.
So but you definitely, no one's really heard from you. And this is my guy right here, but he can tell you if Lance, am I far off from?
No, you right on. I always believe there's always a back door as far as exerting your God-given rights. So you just gotta always be looking for it. But control is definitely the game. I mean, that part is easy to figure out. But how they doing it, you hit it right on the nose. It's they want everybody plugged in so they can turn you on and off. So we have to leverage ourselves as much as possible. So when we say hell no, we got some force behind it.
Yeah, and I mean, most people don't even know about crypto, never mind this side of it, right? Which is the unfortunate part, that we won't have a whole lot of individuals advocating, because they'll be so blindsided by it. It's like, oh, well, we have to move over to electric because, there's always a cause and effect behind why. But at the end of the day, it's really just all passports, guys. You know, and like Lance said, there's always going to be back doors for people. We're all, you know, most of us are business owners. You know, clearly, if I'm utilizing my car or flights for business, you're not going to minimize me the same way you would minimize a citizen, right? And then the same thing with, and Lance, we got to get on top of this. The status correction situation is going to be huge.
Yeah. I've actually came across a lot of better ways of doing it too. So kind of worked out for us. But the other thing I would encourage, I know we talk a lot about, you know, this is a crypto-based group, but one thing for sure, just, you know, you tapping onto, you know, where the powers of bees are trying to take it. I would urge you guys to, if you all don't already have, get some physical silver and gold in your hands as soon as possible as well. Because it is still a strong possibility that to get there, they got to shut down the old system. You know, and then between that switch over, that transition, that's where chaos happens for those who ain't prepared. You know, it only needs to be like 2-3 days. It don't have to be nothing crazy. You know, it could just be the talk of it, the rumor once it gets. So I would encourage that, because, you know, that's always a fallback. When, you know, silver in particular, I think silver is going to well outperform gold once this thing really takes off. It's just less silver out there and silver is more demand. I would definitely put my hands on some physical things of real value as well. Silver and food, guns, straight up.
So our Dot Connect this Wednesday, we probably should kind of go back down that rabbit hole with you know, kind of just the preparation part, guys. That's all we're doing here. If anybody has any family members in Canada, hit them up about what happened last year when that banking system went down. I have a personal friend who hit me. He was like, Steve, it felt like the end. It was only 2 days, but he was like, yo, it felt like the end of the world. They could not access anything. You know, all systems were down. And we're all digital already. So it's not like this is far-fetched, guys. Nobody's really walking around with cash like that. So, you know, like Lance said, I would definitely, you know, keep some cash on hand too.
Yeah, for sure. Cash, silver, you know.
Yeah, for those
you can make some moves with, you know, during the transition.
And guys, when they've done this before and they're doing this in other countries right now, that the value of the money, the fiat, will not be a 1-to-1. I'm telling you, they are going to take their tax off the top and act like they're doing you a favor.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be lucky to get 70% of the value. So, you know, for people who don't have money, you know, if I got $100 in the bank, $70, you're not going to lose sleep over the shit, you know? Yeah, and I'm cooking up some stuff too. I got some documentation I just went over. In July of this year, they're dropping a global stable coin, right? So that's been in the works since 2020, but it's moving further to implementation. But I believe every country is just going to opt to just do their own central bank digital currency and then tie in to that World Economic Forum. And if anybody ever just even you want to entertain yourself and go listen to some of those talks at the World Economic Forum, they're telling you exactly what they're going to do to you every chance they get. So it can never be one of those things where it's like, oh, we didn't know that this was coming. Loud. They're speaking pretty loud, guys, and the clips are on the internet. So if you're not familiar with it, the headline today coming out of France, you'll see people in the streets. They'll make it seem like it's nothing going on. I believe the same thing is happening in Brazil, right? But the way that the media is, their story is, it's almost like they're comparing it to the Trumpers who overtook who tried to overtake the government at that time, right? But this ain't for like no bullshit reasons, guys. You have to understand the implementation is already beginning in Europe. It's just slow to get here because we know already the XRP case is really the elephant in the room. But every other country has deemed XRP a non-security. except for the United States. They're just holding off, they have to work out one more piece of who's going to hold the escrow in the country. And once they can work that out, all things settled, and then, we go about our business at the end of the day. So this Wednesday, we'll just kind of give a heads up on what's happening. We'll bring together some facts of what's happening in other countries. The social credit system has already been launched in a lot of different new countries, but they're not calling it social credit system. It's a reward system, right? So we know that government's not here to reward you solely. So Italy just started a reward system last year. India is all digital already, but they're forcing people over. So now it's one of those where they're just trying to see who can acclimate to the wallets. But there's still a large portion of the population in these countries that are not jumping over into the wallet so easily. But once they cut off the banking system and kind of reset that system, there'll be no choice. There'll be no choice at that point, guys. Another coin I'm gonna give you guys is please follow the TEL coin. I don't know if anybody follows that one. Put that on your watch list if you're not already invested in it. TEL coin, and I'll get the link. Lance, you have the TEL coin?
No, I'm not up on the TEL coin, Steve.
Spence, you got that? Yeah, so I've been on this project for a minute. And it's been going up, for a while, slow and steady. This is a solid project, guys. And the reason that I'm more bullish on it right now is because they want to, in order for this system to work, they have to get everybody on a mobile phone. You know what I'm saying? So the TEL coin, it just give you a short on the project. Just imagine, and it would only make sense for people who understand, who have family or are from emerging countries. So my family being from Haiti, when I travel out there, you got to get a cell phone, you got to put a SIM card in there, and then you got to buy minutes, right? So there isn't really like unlimited, like we go through unlimited data. So we're just, we're privileged in this country. But when you go to these other countries, they're still buying minutes, right? These people don't have the money for unlimited anything. So what the TEL coin is going to allow you to do is, like, your data, you're going to be able to throw back and sell your data to other people. You watching? So that happens to me a lot. Like when I have unused minutes and I'm leaving Haiti, I just usually leave my phone with, a family member or a friend who's out there. But now you'll be able to transfer that data. So that's another business model, guys, for all of us who have money in this country. And if you want to make a business out of it, you can literally buy minutes in other countries and then throw them back on a blockchain and let people buy the unused. We don't care because we're not using the minutes. You following me? So a huge opportunity in that space, guys. I'm telling you, this year, I'm not fucking around. I'm kind of glad the NFT, that whole meme situation is put behind us. Now it's utility season. Those guys are gone. The liquidity's out the way. 99% of these projects are going to die. And you guys are seeing it right now. These exchanges are done. Coinbase, Binance just, Binance in Europe is under investigation, and they don't have exchanges in Europe. They're under investigation for money laundering. The same thing for the United States. So what the United States did was they subpoenaed every hedge fund to turn over all documents and emails that were doing business with Binance. And if you know anything about it, these US companies do not want no problems here in the States. You know what I'm saying? So Binance is the next one they cooking. Tether, I have a way that we can short Tether. So I'm going to be presenting that to the VIP only. If you're not part of the VIP group on the monthly membership, this doesn't apply to you. So we're going to short Tether. And just to be in position. So basically, how does it look? We're gonna borrow, and I hate to say that we're going to be staking in a sense, but basically we're going to take out a loan against Tether with the hopes that it's going to crash, and once it depegs, we'll be able to pay back the loan at a lower price. Y'all following me? And then we'll convert out. Let's put a 1 in if you copy. for anybody that is going over your head, don't worry about it. I'll give you better explanation on what it is. But just think about it, guys. Those guys, FTX was shorted, Terra Luna was shorted. Those guys made off like bandits on those shorts. So this is the big short all over again. The Tether short is going to be the biggest. Like it'll have Sam Bankman looking like a baby, like a newborn, not even born yet. This is how big this one's going to be. So it's just a matter of us just being in position to be able to make some good money on that short. So this week, next week, because I'm actually traveling this weekend. So by next week, we'll have the Tether short for the group. And then this week's Dot Connect is just going to be about what's happening and what we can do to protect ourselves. Lance, you got a local spot here in PA you're buying the silver from?
No, I've been I got one I'm gonna actually try today, Steve. They ain't too far from my house, but I don't have one as of right now.
Yeah, there's one in the mall by me.
I usually delivers it, huh?
There's one in the mall by me that I noticed the other day. So I'll go in there, just compare prices. If you see anything good, then I can rock with you.
Yeah, it's about 2 blocks from me. So I said I was going to walk over there today and see what he had.
Yeah, guys, you might want to start looking, going to your local guys and just seeing what the pricing is, and then just have conversations with these guys, right? Because they have a wealth of information. They're just not selling this shit like dummies. All right, so we're short in Tether. We got some node opportunities, and at the least, that debt coin is going to Binance, is going to pump. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to invest in this, but between the Binance news and the news that's going to come out on the 14th, you might be prepared. This one's going to blow. This one's going to be big. Spence, you've heard of this project before? Spence is one of my early guys who's been in crypto for a while.
Steve, real quick though, I will give you a link on a reputable dealer that people can go online and order. I've been using them for years, and they're very on point.
You can drop it in the chat.
I recommend it, so I could shoot you that a link for that.
You want to drop that in the chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just want get your permission first.
Nah, you good. No, you got the green light. Yeah, I hope you guys are following these cycles, man. I've been dropping videos on these trademarks. Like these guys, they here. I mean, this ain't news to us, but to actually see it on paper, see the relationships. I dropped a video on Polygon Matic. I don't know if anybody's invested in that, but at 80 cents, guys, you might want to do a little bit of research and put a little bit in your bag. And again, that's not investment advice. It's just do your own research. I got a nice little Matic bag. And the partnerships, did anybody drop a one? And if you saw the video I shot on the partnerships that Matic has. All right, cool. Yeah, keep following my personal page. And then guys, we're on TikTok too. So we actually have better engagement on TikTok than our IG page. So as long as you follow my personal, it'll match what I post on the TikTok. But TikTok, I have other content that I wouldn't necessarily put on my personal. So just keep an eye on that side. They kind of let us run a little wild over there. We're close. We're up to about 14,000 people on TikTok now. So we getting heavy over there. All right, so Lance dropped the please guys, I don't want to have to send this to you again. Just click it and save it on your computer or wherever, just so you have it. So Lance, when you buy this, they're actually mailing it to you or they're holding it too?
Hey Steve, I know Lance probably gonna chime in, but I've used them too. They're pretty good. And when they mailed it to me, and you had to get a signature and everything, so it was pretty reputable.
Would you grab some silver or?
I had some gold.
Go.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Fizz. And then guys, like, listen, be
Silver too.
careful. You know,
They also do a good job of buying back from you. You know,
Okay.
if you ever want to sell, it goes up. You want to get your money out. I mean, they've been real fair and giving me market prices when I sold some pieces back. So you know, that's not a affiliate link or nothing like that. That's just, you know, referring you guys.
how are their prices compared to
It's always been competitive when you know, if you look around, it's always been competitive and they got a lot of inventory. That's why I like them.
and then guys, just be easy with posting the your cold storage and like, to be honest, when this thing transfers, like, there's going to be all eyes on the new wealth in the country, and the new wealth is going to be tied behind the blockchain and crypto. So just be easy. Fitz, if you want to share the story about that Cash App thing that's happening in Philly,
Which one?
where they're just pulling up on people and you got
Oh yeah. So long story short, I knew somebody who pretty much, you know, he got robbed or whatever. And you know, they ran down on him. They got in his car, put guns to his head or whatever. And you know, it's 2023. Like, nobody really carries cash. So it's to the point where they're just, you know, they took his phone. They, you know, unlocked it with his Face ID, and then they started sending themselves or whoever acquaintances they have money from his Cash App. And you know, if anybody ever used Cash App, you know, once it's gone, it's gone. So it's one thing for your cars to get taken. You could always call and cancel, but you know, when they doing stuff like that, it, you know, it just shows the times that we in.
Yeah, just keep your head on the swivel, man. Yeah, Lance, we're going to the gun shop around the crib too, if you wanted to make that the get together this week too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we wanted to go to the range. All right, we what's goal going for now?
So
Oh, we got 30.
1880.
That's an ounce.
Yep.
And silver, where we at 23.75 silver.
Mm-hmm.
So you're more bullish on silver, right?
Well, I'm bullish on them. Silver, just when you do like the ratio, historical ratio is just out of whack. So like when you're thinking about it like a rubber band, silver's got just more snapback, you know, like, so when it pulls, it's just gonna move quicker. You know, silver, they say 90% of all the gold that's mined is still in existence. Only 10% of the silver that's mined is in existence. The silver gets used right up. So it doesn't seem rarer than gold, but it's just, you know, it's just more demand, more, you know, it's like these coins. It's just more utility with silver.
All right, that works. Any other questions?
Quick question. Do you guys suggest, like, I see they got like bars and, you know, coins and stuff like that. Is there like, or is it just preference?
Well, I would say for silver, if I was starting out, I would just go with some the silver US silver coins, the $1 silver coins. They don't cost $1, but that's what they call them. American Eagles. You get your silver minted by the US Mint. It's, you know, you ain't got to worry about the purity, none of that. It's a large market for it. We would do that, what they call junk silver, which is like pre-1960s, you know, quarters and dimes, all those, they all 90% silver, those old coins. So you can buy them by the bag or here, like if you go under the silver category. Now, if you guys want to get gold, get gold. Gold is going to go up. I have both. I'm just giving you the over thing of who I think is going to outperform. But yeah, something called junk silver. You can go under there. You'll see it. You buy the 90% silver coins. That's another way in. So those is where I would start. Especially in the beginning. And you don't want to get too much into some of these older aged coins.
Okay.
Without knowing, unless you're just getting the regular raw ones. When you start getting up into the graded ones, you kind of need to know what you're doing. But for what we're talking about getting silver for, you just want to get some American Eagles or some junk silver coins.
Okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, stick to the higher percentage on that junk silver, right? Because it can go down, 35, 40, and 90%. All right, that works. So Wednesday, I guess we'll
just stick with the 90% silver ones. Yeah, make sure it says 90% silver.
so guys, 90% silver on the junk, and then American Eagle.
You do American Eagle or the Canadian. For price wise, if you see a better deal with the Canadian, the British one or the American one, those will be my top three. American being number one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You buying bars too, or you just get the coins?
I'm a collector. I got collector pieces. I got different pieces. I actually don't even have any bars, but I was thinking about getting some. I do junk silver. I do the the American Eagles, and then I do some collectibles. The collectibles is just generational. Like those things I'm passing down, telling my kids, only sell this for absolutely, the prices just get crazy out of emergency, but this type of stuff should be passed down at least 3 generations, for some of the pieces I bought. But for just utility, like we talking about, is what I was speaking on earlier.
All right. Appreciate that today. Yeah, so just let me know when you walk to the one by the crib. I'll go to the one by the mall, and guess we can kind of compare prices. I can't see them being that far off. I mean, the mall might be a little bit more, no?
I don't know. I haven't really bought locally in probably like 15 years, man. I've been so spoiled on that website.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So they never failed you guys. Fits either, right?
No, not at all.
How quick are they shipping?
They 2-day mail if you want it.
like-
You get to choose how fast you want it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm with it. All right. Yeah, so listen, guys, dig into that link Wednesday on .connect. We'll I'm gonna see if I can bring the kid on, but at the least we can have the conversation around whether it's a good investment or not and who wants to get in. For anybody that knows me, we can, if you were short a little bit, we can figure something out. But like I said, they have the rental program, so it's not going to last long, but at least let you get in the game. Yeah, let's figure it out, guys. I think it's a good opportunity. That technology is insane, to say the least. All right. Yeah, that's it. Recording. I'll put the recording back out if anybody missed the beginning part of it. Yeah, so this is the last time. Just grab those links, guys, and then we're good. I'll post the text thread too for anybody new who wants to see it. So the text thread will be posted with the links also. All right, we good. David, you good?
I'm great. How are you, brother?
Amazing. Dave, you got to get your bag together, man. This shit on these exchanges is about to, they're about to cut us off in a minute.
Yeah, we working.
Even if it's, whatever. Let's just get that right.
All right.
Yeah, just hit me if you need assistance with moving. Coinbase, I mean not Coinbase, KuCoin, you can purchase using Simplex. Barb, if you hear what is it again? Simplex? I actually got denied yesterday. I used my phone. I'm gonna try to get on today, and kept saying my bank is denying it. So Bank of America, I used to be good on it. I don't know what's happening, but I heard Wells Fargo is still good.
Okay.
Does anybody have Wells Fargo on here? Lance, you got Wells Fargo?
I walked away. Wells Fargo, what? See?
Bank, debit card.
Oh no, I'm not with Wells.
For as much stable coin as I've had laying around, I never thought I'd see this day like this. Yes, Simplex. It's know your customer, so they pull in information. Yeah, and it's tax season too, guys. So just keep your head on a swivel. I heard, and I don't know if the news was correct, that they weren't pushing for anything crypto this tax season. So did anybody else hear that?
Say that one more time.
I heard that they weren't pushing for any sort of crypto tax situations. They're just basically asking if you've invested in it. But I'm down like 70%. So I don't know what they're talking about.
No, I haven't really seen anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. I appreciate y'all. So we got no projects. We got no rentals. I gave you the Telcoin. Please research the Telcoin. It's dirt cheap right now. Telcoin, two opportunities, not only to invest in the coin, but also to invest in the ecosystem. So this is the year where we're going to start implementing a lot of these projects. Filecoin was one that we went over. So if anybody didn't see the last Dot Connect, go watch the Filecoin situation. This month, we're going to break down that project and show you guys how to mint Filecoin and actually make money, and then how to add to the ecosystem. So if anybody knows Filecoin, it's like Napster on steroids, right? This is data that's going to go up against Amazon Cloud and Google. Filecoin is big. That one's going to be huge. Yeah, so start researching that project, but we're going to start deep diving into that one. And actually executing now, right? So the first couple of years was getting the knowledge. Now it's just being in position to guys, and this was gonna happen when mass adoption comes, and we're not talking about like for the masses either. Like by that time, we're good already. The adoption that you need to be worried about is when the institutional guys come to buy all the nodes, right? They're gonna buy. If you have to understand these guys, they're not in it to invest in XRP at 30 cents. They don't care about that. They want to invest in the infrastructure, right? So me and you as real estate developers, what do? We it's mom and pop, right? We buy the house from grandma and we fix and flip. These guys are buying roads, right? They're buying land, they're buying air rights. So this is the type of position I want to put everybody in the group in. Where we have ownership in stuff. So when they come in and they gobble it up and they run the node, like you could buy these nodes for 2,000 and literally they could be trading for 80, 90, by the time these guys get in. So that's where the opportunity lies to really make money in crypto. Now, if you want to hold on to it as dividends, then these things may pay, for life, or if you wanted to cash out on a couple projects, because we have so much knowledge in so many spaces. I'm going after music, I'm going after film, I'm going after TV, storage, cell phone data, right? That's going to be big. And guys, trust me, because we're privileged enough to sit on money, when you start to buy, a certain amount of minutes in other countries, it's going to be gold for them, because they can't, they have to go a la carte. These people make money for the day. Huge opportunity. And then the last thing you can do too is, and I was going to present it to the group, but I used to sell Tether overseas it would go for a little bit more than what it's trading for now. $1.10, shit went up to $1.12 in some countries where they were limited with the amount that they get. So it's a little risky, but sitting on USDC, and I'm sure there's going to be a secondary market that opens up. Champ's actually working on a conversation with Circle to come speak to the group about their products and how we can get involved. And then I'm waiting on Link2 is actually coming to speak to us also, which is the pre-IPO situation. So there's Ripple and there's PolySign over there, guys. PolySign's a major one. So if anybody wants any more information on that, just hit me or link in the bio of my IG. You'll see the Link2 link where you can buy pre-IPO, and you have to be accredited. We can assist you with all the paperwork also. Get you guys together. All right, listen, appreciate all y'all. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. All right, I'm out. Y'all good? Any questions?
Good. Appreciate you.
You already know. Let's go.
All right, Steve.
All right, Lance, hit me when you head over there.
All
just
right,
let me know. All right, Lance, appreciate you for that info today.
no problem.
All right, cool.